Jim is live with us this morning with some of those details. And Jim, police are calling this an act of inexcusable violence.
Yeah, that's right, Haley. In fact, those words were used a number of times last night when LMPD spoke with media members. They really reiterated the fact that it is really inexcusable, the fact that this road rage incident escalated to the point where shots were fired. And this all happened around 8 o'clock last night. We're actually told this occurred at multiple different locations. It started the outer loop in I-65. We're told that at that point, a group of motorcyclists, 3 motorcyclists in a car got into an altercation on the outer loop in I-65. Police say that incident escalated as those group of people went down I-65. We're told that shots were originally fired at that first location, and when they got off the exit right behind me here at University Boulevard, shots were fired again. Now this time those shots hit the car multiple times, and a 6-year-old girl who was inside that car was struck by one of those bullets. Now, when the driver noticed that the girl was shot, we're told that they got right back on the interstate, went straight to Norton Children's, where that child went into surgery almost immediately.
Violence such as this, like I said, with a road rage incident, it shouldn't result to this. So it's something that's completely inexcusable. And now you have a 6-year-old little girl that's, in surgery right now, and a life-altering, situation has happened because cooler heads couldn't prevail.
LMPD says that all parties have been accounted for when it comes to this shooting, and the motorcyclists were detained and questioned last night. Now, at this hour, we don't have any update on the little girl's condition. We just received an email actually from LMPD saying that they have not gotten any word on any updates. They know that she has been treated overnight at Norton Children's. We're going to be hoping to learn more as the day continues. Also, just want to mention that LMPD is asking for your help. If you know anything, you're asked to go ahead and call their tip line 574-LMPD or use the online portal. Haley, Eric.
All right, Jim, thank you so much. It's not going to be up to the Jefferson County School Board to decide how the district implements the anti-trans Senate Bill 150. Community members rallied against the new legislation before last night's board meeting. The bill impacts schools by banning discussions on gender expression, sexual orientation, or gender identity. It also allows teachers to ignore students' preferred pronouns and restrict bathroom access. The JCPS Policy Committee discussed 2 versions of policies to implement the law. Both JCPS drafts largely follow the language provided by the Kentucky School Board Association. Version 1 includes language the district is concerned about and warns certain provisions may violate Title IX. Version 2, created by JCPS staff, takes it a step further with a statement at the beginning saying SB 150 violates the U.S. Constitution and Title IX. It's something board member Chris Kolb supports.
To the extent that the state is asking the JCPS Board of Education to violate the Constitution, to take away people's constitutional rights, to violate Title IX, speaking individually, I certainly don't speak for the whole board, but that's certainly not something that I can tolerate.
The district's attorney says JCPS faces litigation no matter which version is approved. Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio says he believes students need more support than ever, but also sees the legal side.
I think version 1, although not as strong as version 2, does support in many ways our students. I commend the KDE for their interpretation of this as well. I think that was a major, I thought it was the right thing for KDE to do. So their guidance was important for us on that.
Polio said he believes the board should vote on which version they think is best. The policy committee will meet again next week. Senate Bill 150 also bans gender-affirming care for minors. The ACLU has challenged the part of the law in court. A judge recently blocked the ban while the lawsuit goes through the legal process. Attorney General Daniel Cameron has challenged the injunction.
6:06 now, and here's a heads up for all of you JCPS parents. The district wants you to disregard the school start time postcard that you may have received in the mail. It's a mistake, and it's costing the district some money. The district says about 93,000 postcards like this were sent out to families, and they still don't know how many had the printing error that lists the wrong school start time or the wrong school. We know it cost the district about $18,000 to print and mail those cards, and now the district is planning to do it all again with corrected information. In the meantime, you can check the JCPS Start Smart page for clarification.
An Indiana woman arrested in Louisville will not fight extradition, 51-year-old Lisa Tesh appeared in court yesterday. She's accused of running over and killing her own granddaughter at a Motel 6 in Jeffersonville. According to LMPD, detectives from both sides of the river worked to track her down. Police say they discovered her staying with a family member in the Shawnee neighborhood. Both are now in custody on unrelated outstanding warrants. Now, if Tesh is not returned to Indiana, she will be back in court here in Jefferson County on August 8th.
New surveillance video is giving us a better look at violent incidents involving young people at Louisville's Extreme Park. Just last week, we told you these incidents led to the city cutting down on the park's hours. WHAS11's Doug Proffitt walks us through the video.
Take a good look at the stunning video recorded by the surveillance cameras at the Vendome Copper and Brassworks Company located on Franklin and Shelby Streets, right by the skate park in Butchertown. They've captured several incidents, including one early in the morning on Saturday, June 17th this year. In this video, you can see a group of teenagers walking on Franklin Street when two of them point their rifles and start shooting. Two more people then run up with a gun, also firing their weapon. Now take a look once again as we highlight one teenager firing their rifle. One day after the recent change in hours for the skate park was announced by the mayor, a large group of teenagers was in the area again around 3 in the morning on the 5th of July. At one point, you see a large fight break out. Several people are seen carrying guns, including one who shoots off a firework from the street. Vendome's cameras show the problems even go back to 2020. When those cameras also captured a group firing several shots while crouched behind a car.
Doug Proffitt, WHAS 11 News.
And police have made several arrests in incidents connected to the skate park, including one on Saturday, June the 17th, when officers arrested two 18-year-olds for having AR-style weapons. The park was originally open 24 hours, but now it closes every night at 11.